Hi, crafty friends. This is Lillian. I hope everybody's doing well. If you are returning, thank you. And if you are new, welcome. So today I want to show you a small tutorial on Scrapdiva.design's Flip Flop Folio metal die set. I've been playing with this for a couple of days and I'm definitely in love with it. Usually folios come with a lot of pieces and they tend to intimidate me. I don't know about you. But what I've done is I started to separate the foundational pieces that make the base and the layering pieces. So this is what I've done here. I've kind of cut everything out already to show you. But as you could see, I have two sets of die sets, one on the left and one on the right, because my brain just works that way, that I have to separate the foundational pieces, which are these. It's the as I remember them, the non-stitch pieces. And Scrap Diva is known for this. She always provides you, of course, the base or foundation pieces, as I call them. Again, non-stitch, so very easy to identify. And I usually separate those. Even when I store them, in my sleeves, I put the foundation in the front and all the layering stitched pieces in the back. I don't know. My brain works that way. I just have to do it. So the one on the right is my little batch of all the layering pieces. And again, you could easily identify these because obviously the size are a little bit smaller, but then also they have the stitching, which I always love the stitching. I don't know if you could see it here. But again, Scrap Diva Designs die sets, they are created this way. So very easy to identify the foundation base pieces and the layering pieces. So again, I always separate them just because it's easy for me. And then when I start putting things together, I cut the foundation, set it aside, and then the layering, which I have to admit, doing the layering pieces is the hardest because that's when you have to decide what pretty paper you're going to use, right? So anyway, so let's go ahead and get started. I went ahead and cut all the foundation pieces already, as you could see, plus the layering piece. That way I could show you how I piece it together. Okay, so here we are. I have my pieces all cut out here in front of me, the foundation pieces and the layering pieces. The vanilla, almost cream pieces are my foundation. And then I placed my layering pieces on top and on the bottom. So it's almost like a explosion box, this flip flop folio I'm going to make. And so what you're looking at right now, it's the inside. So that's why you see all the graphic paper. And then on the last layer on the bottom is also graphic paper. That will be the outside of my folio. So I'm going to remove them. That way you could see. So see, there's my foundation piece. And like I said, I cut this out because my brain, and I puzzle it together in order in order for my brain to get it. So these are all my graphic papers, layering papers. They're the inside. I'm going to set these aside. I'm going to also remove the graphic paper underneath the foundation. Like I said, I put it together like a puzzle. So my brain almost takes the picture of it. And then I could put it together. So let me go ahead and do that. As you could see, I'm showing you the pieces that I've cut out along with the gussets. So remember the the folio set comes with the rectangle, comes with the curved flip page, a smaller flip page, a pocket, and then also three gussets. This small one, the long one, and then a smaller one that allows you a wider gusset. So it all depends on how you want to use it. Like I said, there is no right or wrong. You could make this a trifold, a single card, kind of wallet style. You could make it, to fold out 4 times, to flip out 3 times. Like there is no right or wrong. I think you should just do, and then once you start getting the hang of it, then do another one, different style. I think that's how I felt. With the first one, I just did it landscape style with 2 flips. And then I was like, okay, let me do it a different way. So anyways, so let me go ahead and remove the graphics, which is what I'm doing, the graphic paper, which is what I'm doing right now. And then we'll put the foundation piece together. Okay, here we are. It is put together. I've glued everything, and the foundation piece is done. So now it's ready to be layered with all the pretty paper. So remember, I had all my layering pieces. They're all cut out. So now it's a matter of putting it, adding them to their appropriate panels. And which is why, again, I separate them and I kind of put them in their own little bundle because I'll get confused, right? But that's the hardest part. Like I said, it's deciding what pretty paper to use. But once you do that, you cut it out, you put it in their bundle, you're set. So let me go ahead and do that and get this layering pieces down. Pausing a little here because I am adding a magnet. So I don't know about you. I like to use the magnets for the closure, but you could do anything. But of course, you want to do it before you lay down the layering piece on both flip pages that will meet. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm getting my magnet because I tend to forget. I'll lay down the layering pieces and I'll forget the magnet, and I don't like them showing. So that's what I'm doing here. So whatever kind of closure that you like, add it here, whether it be magnet or whether it be that snap thing. You will probably wait after the layering pieces, but if you like the magnet, do it now as I'm doing it right now myself before adding the layering piece. Okay, now that I have it done, I don't know if I mentioned this, I am using a pocket. And I'm going to put the pocket in the back. I notice with all the layering pieces, it does get thick, which I used the single gusset. I think next time I make this, I'm going to use the wider gusset. Just because, it kept well with the magnet, but the reason I'm putting the pocket outside, which it doesn't look good, it doesn't look bad. It, like I said, no right or wrong. It actually works out really nice because it gives it this decorative element. So this is the back of the flip-flop folio, and the pocket works really good, which by the way, I don't know if I cut it the right way but doesn't matter. It still works. So yeah, so I use what I call the single gusset, the one fold. There's a wider one, and I think I would use that one next, especially when I have multiple flips. But as you could see, it closes well because of the magnet. So not too bad. It just puts a little strain, I think, on the fold that I've had to add extra glue. So, it still closes, right? But depending on the paper that you use, it might rip or strain the paper. Look at how cute that is. I'm telling you, it reminds me of an explosion box. But it works really well. The pocket on the back works really well. But anywho, so yeah, so I would definitely use the deeper gusset for this, which is what I have right here, because it's straining it a little bit. So I would definitely use this one. It's a little bit wider, and I think it would be perfect. But this is it, how it flips over. I love it. Again, explosion box. You could add pictures, gift cards. I mean, little journal sentiments in it. I can't wait to decorate it. It looks good. But yeah, so again, no right or wrong. I'm telling you, pick it up when it becomes available and just play with the different styles because it's so much fun. All right, girls, thanks for watching. Bye.